Hi guys, welcome to my first ever YouTube video. This is to do with eBay and eBay's customer service agents. This is in relation to an item that my partner had tried to buy from a seller on eBay, which we won't get into too much detail in relation to the seller. But this is just really to cover eBay for now. I'll probably touch on the seller a bit later on if I get enough time, as I want to do this ASAP. So I'm with my partner, who is called
Leanne.
She's heavily pregnant at the moment and is due to give birth at any stage. So Leanne, just roughly explain what happened a month ago today.
So on the 21st of October, I purchased a pushchair from a seller. It was supposed to be next day delivery, and it wasn't delivered until the 26th.
So after all the time we spent looking for this item, it was in fact a pram, just under £1,000, and then postal packaging, whatever it was, an extra £22. So it brought the total to 1,100, I think it was. So the seller did not fulfill her obligation to get this item to us sooner. On top of that, the seller did not upload any tracking. Eventually, we had received a picture of the item being left outside my apartment door. So we contacted eBay and opened a case not received, item not received case. And literally shortly after, not so long into that case being opened, an Irish gentleman had supported us on this occasion and said basically, no, we'll refund you. The tracking doesn't add up at all. It doesn't register with eBay on their system. Case closed in your favour. Not known to us, after he'd closed the case in our favour, it being immediately closed, or not closed, put on hold for 3 days for further investigation. This behaviour, this happened to us a few times within the month, where the case would be put on hold. I suppose the last 2 weeks we've had emails saying the case has been won in your favour, please wait 48 hours or so and you'll get your money back. And then back to square one again, where the case has been put on hold.
Sometimes there are very random emails where we hadn't spoke to anyone, like in that morning.
Yeah, so we had random emails as well, and messages from customer service eBay agents saying just to, confirm, reassure you that your money's coming back, etc. And I say halfway through all this, within the month that this has happened, one agent came forward and said, look, you've been misled, you've been lied to, for different reasons. So that being said, he gave us a download for what possibly could happen, which it did do in him saying what he said, and it was setback after setback after setback. The person that we bought the item from did not help at all. She, in all fairness, was stabbing us in the back when we sent her a message saying, look, support us, we'll support you in getting your money back, due to the delivery company messing up. And then she sent a message early hours in the morning on one occasion, after we told her not to message us again. This seller continued to do so. We reported it to eBay, but again, I don't feel eBay took that serious enough, considering it was like silly hours in the morning. Again, not known to us, the seller was stabbing us in the back, coming forward to eBay saying, look, there's a signature.
It has been delivered.
It's been delivered, and it clearly wasn't delivered. to us in person. What happened was the delivery driver has signed for the parcel, C19, had taken a photo of the parcel being left outside my apartment door, and that was it. That's all we had seen as evidence. Now, our belief and what we've been told by our legal team is if a delivery driver is signing for someone's parcel, they have to, under the Consumer Rights Act, that is, demonstrate or take a photo of the item being received by a door being open and, myself and my partner receiving the item. What the delivery driver did was he'd signed for it C19, COVID-19, left it outside our door, and we don't know where this parcel's gone. The second thing was, to get into my apartment, you'd need to use the intercom service. Now, I didn't let the driver in, nor did my partner. So there's a big question mark in how he gained access to my apartment and taken a photo of this parcel, because I didn't let him in, my partner didn't let him in. He's then, in theory, trespassed, let himself in, and didn't tell us that he was there. That in itself is trespass. He didn't have our permission. If he had our permission, it would have been digitally signed for, and then proof being us opening the door and receiving the item. That did not happen, and we explained this to eBay agents so many times. We even then came forward and had provided eBay with a signature for my partner and an email that we sent out to the company that delivered the item, which they never responded back to us. Eventually, after a month of being told what to do by eBay, we made contact with a gentleman called Daniel O'Ryan. This, I think, late last week, and he instructed us what we needed to do. Unfortunately, not one agent from eBay suggested this to us. This has been going on for a whole month now, pretty much a month. Around this time now, being about a month. Can't remember what days, etc. But about a month. In between that time, I have had agents from eBay finish off my sentence, rudely interrupt me when I'm talking to them. I've had an agent raise her voice to me today, well, yesterday now, should I say. I've had agents put the phone down on me. I've been nothing but polite to every single person I've spoken to. I have had the majority of agents lie to us, give us false information, and the lack of communication between eBay and other agents is absolutely disgusting. I can't put into words how, upset and, depressing it's made me feel personally, because I'm having to talk on my partner's behalf just to keep her blood pressure low. My partner's due to give birth at any time now. She's got complications due to the pregnancy, which I won't go into now. So bear that in mind, and we discussed this with eBay. We went round in circles, throughout all this, a whole month of being lied to, misled, given false information. We reached out to the seller on a few occasions politely, and on one occasion my partner sent her a message saying, look, work with us, work with me, we can get this sorted, because if we can't, we'll have to take you to a small claims court. For some reason, she replied back and said that we threatened her. Now, we don't feel we'd threatened the seller in any way, form, shape. That's not our style. We're civil, people. We're a hard-working couple, family. So that was shocking, because it was kind of putting us on the back foot. We explained this to eBay, and the agent that we spoke to said no, what the seller's doing is completely wrong. They should, in theory, be trying to help you guys out. However, they don't have any obligation to. So we reached out to the delivery company called
APC.
APC Overnight, who are absolutely awful. I think one of the worst delivery companies I've ever had to contact. And at first, I had a gentleman from APC Overnight from their depot in, I think, Peckham, possibly, I'm not sure where, somewhere in London, called Howard, who did not want to take any liability, refused to talk to me, tried to use the Data Protection Act on myself, saying he can't give any information. And then we got back to eBay and said, look, this is what we faced. What do we do? They then said we needed proof of signature. So again, I said to eBay, look, that's totally irrelevant because it's signed C19. What you want is answers from the company that delivered this item to us. You want the answers, and well, the question would be really, you signed for this item, C19. This is